everybody, welcome to my channel, Miss Synthesizer 2021. Hope you all are doing well, hope you all had a wonderful week. As promised, the video is finally out. My first time viewing the SAMAS 2024, which is the 30-year anniversary. Now, I put a poll for you guys. I said, should I review it or not? And yeah, the vote that wins are the yes people. So thank you so much. So, in my case, of course, I've always been a fan of South African music. I will delve deep into it, and I've always wanted to watch the SAMAS. At that time, it was not really available on YouTube. It was only limited to the TV station. I don't live in South Africa, I live in Europe, so I said, hey, it is what it is. What I did used to watch was the MTV Africa Awards, of course, Big Brother Africa, and then we had the Channel O Awards. I've watched that a few times. So I said, gosh, we need Big Brother Africa back. Seriously. If whoever is watching, the producers, please bring Big Brother Africa back. That was an epic time. And also bring back MTV Africa Awards, because what the hell happened to that show? We've only had it for 3 years and then nothing happened to it. Now, if you're here for the very first time, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, as I'm coming with more content and everything. If you want me to also review the music awards in your country, please let me know. Drop a comment, drop a comment, drop a comment. I love music. So, let's get straight into it. So we saw the impact and the evolution of South African music industry. So they blend the sound of the ancestors. And then we saw everybody. I saw Mafiki Solo, I saw Malaika, Zahara, and it's the strength of patriotism. And then also to the global impact of our global superstar, Tyler. And then the hit song Chala Bam. So basically the impact that South African music has made. I have seen an impact and I have seen how it has evolved, yeah. So of course for me, my love started, of course, when I was young. I watched Sarafina. It was, of course, we know it was a Hollywood movie, but it was in regards to the whole apartheid. I think it was the Youth Day issue and all that, but the way they sang, because it was also a musical. And I said they're one of the best singers in the world because they sing from the heart. They're singing from the spirit of the ancestors. You could feel it. So let's just say in the 2000s, late 2000s, 2010, let's just say that I used to follow South African music. At that time, of course, when it was on YouTube, it did not really have that many views. I'm just being honest. It did not have that many views. And then sometimes I would see the audio, but we don't see the music video clips. And I'll get into it in a minute, because sometimes that's where I'm beefing. But the music is so authentic, and I used to follow it. Shout out Heavy K. I used to listen to Heavy K. He was one of the people that I used to listen to. Oskido too. And all these other DJs. And then we also have our soulful singers, which we will get into it. Nokwasi, everybody. So I really loved it. I was a fan of it. And then we had the evolvement to bomb music. So we had Afro soul music, house soul music, Kwaito, you name it, from DJ Spoo. Oh my God, you name it. So it brings me back to the nostalgia. Now, I never go very, very deep into what happens in their personal life and all that. I don't follow it, but at that time, I used to watch it, you know, even though I was still in Europe. And the reason why is because when I was in Europe, of course, I always like to watch black content, African content. And I'll say that, you know, when I look up African content, of course, it's mostly from South Africa, it's from Ghana, it's from Nigeria, sometimes also Kenya, and sometimes Congo. So, you know, your girl is a Pan-African. Yeah, so that's, to me, the evolvement. It has really come far. I will say that, especially with Amapiano, especially with the internet, TikTok too has also helped push the genre, and it has made a global impact. And we have to be honest about that. So, yeah, to see it from that stage to now. So I also have a beef. I hope some of you music producers too, you need to start releasing music videos. Tyler, I see you, I'm looking at you, because you let that song, Nika, you let that song, why? We did not have a proper music video clip. Jealousy also deserves a better music video clip. I know you've shot it, but it could have been better. So my beef sometimes, I know you people will come from me, my beef sometimes with the South African music at that time, and even still now, the producers, they'll put out the audio, but we don't get a proper music video clip. And I don't want visualizer, because sometimes you need a music video clip to push the music. Anyway, so also how I got to know about most of this music at that time, I also listened to Metro FM, which is one of the largest radio station in South Africa. Shout out Metro FM. Because of you guys, I've been introduced to a lot of songs. So we go from the performances to what the presenter was wearing, to the presenter's presentation, to the nominees. Yeah, so we had the first set of performances. I think everybody is doing well, you know, everybody came guns blazing, they came with energy, together with the dancers. This uncle too, I'm not sure, his name is Tebe, I think he's a Kwaito legend, correct me if I'm wrong. He also came, he came to dance. Now I have beef with this group, yeah. So Squatter Camp, I don't know them, but I have beef with them, seriously. Because first of all, and I'm not saying they're not talented, who am I? I'm not a musician, no, of course not. But it seems like the singing and everything was just all over the place. I like the woman, her voice, I really love it. But these men, they were just jumping all over the place, singing all over the place, and it seems like they're going, how many are they? They're like 5. They're 5. But it seems like each of them, they're going to different events. They're not coordinated. Even when it comes to the styling too, I feel it's not coordinated. I'm not saying that they should all wear unified clothes, the same clothes, no. But they could wear clothes that was blending with the team, and they're a group too. It should have blended, yeah. I just don't understand it. It seems like this one, he's going to somebody's from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's going to somebody's 90s barbecue party. Uncle is going to somebody's 90s barbecue party. The lady looks like she's going to a gothic opera. Yeah. The man with the shirt and the blue jeans, you think that he's just going, I don't know, he's going to watch a game. You think he's dressed to watch a football game. Then we have the other man in his tracksuit. You think that he's going to shoot a rap music video. Like, it seems like it's so uncoordinated. So my beef is with them. Now they're talented, but I just felt they were all over the place. Then we have Babes Wodumo. It's nice to see her again. What happened to Babes? Seriously. Oh, Babes. Seriously, she had the potential to be bigger than what she already was. What happened to Babes Wodumo? Like, oh my god, when her hit song came out, Ale, ilale lale, va vous caisser, alaze lale. And the other song, what happened to Babes? I have not been following the gossip about her life. I think years ago, I just remember that she had that was that her boyfriend manager? That boyfriend manager, I never liked that man. Seriously. And he was basically everywhere where she was. The last time I heard the story was when he abused her and she still stayed. So what's the story now with them? I have not followed Babes in such a long time. Seriously, and my advice to women, please don't ever put yourself in that position again. What? A man will control you. That man will control you. He's making himself your manager, basically involving himself, making it look like you cannot do without him. He makes you dependent of him. And then now look, you've been basically abused and it's hard for you to leave. Seriously. I don't know what happened to that situation, but it's nice to see Babes again on stage because she brought back those memories. That song was a hit song. Y'all should Google it, seriously. And then we have the other hit song, I think that's the man. I think his name is Mtunsi. Yes, so the song is also a hit, the one that he featured with Kapsa the Small. So that was the first set of the performance for that one. And now we have the legends of house music. Oh my god, I love these performances because they brought back Busiswa. And I love Busiswa. She sang my favorite song. It's nice to see Busiswa. She looked good. It seems like she has also lost a bit of weight from the last time that I've seen her. I think she was also pregnant. I've always loved Busiswa. Then we have Liquid Deep. It's also a house duo. And they also made a song, You Don't Have to Be Alone, dun, dun, dun. All you have to say you do. You don't have to be alone. And then we have my favorite queen, Busi. Busi, my queen. Oh my god. Who doesn't know Busi? Oh my god, that was really the time. Even when she made that song, it was my favorite. You're my African man. Oh, twice a you're so easy to love. Or the song she made with Heavy K. In the lane, in the lane, I'm so sorry, guys. I'll be singing throughout this video. I'm just reliving the nostalgia. It's so nice to see her. She looks good in that white dress. The only thing that ruins it is the dancers. Boosie, please, fire those dancers. Because they ruined the image, seriously. The dance was good, but damn, could they come in better outfits? Eh? The dancers have to do a better job. Come on now, we need to upgrade. The dancers should have come in better outfits. They ruined the aesthetic for me. Oh my god. I don't even know what he was doing. Like, I get the message behind the dance. Yeah, it's those type of artistic dance. But come on, man. He could have come in a better outfit. But she looks stunning. It's nice to see Busi again. Seriously. She was one of my favorite, house artists. Seriously. Oh, even the thing that makes me so emotional is that I wish I would see Zahara, but Zahara passed away. It's so emotional. Zahara really passed away. She was also my favorite artist. Then we also see KB. I think KB was also a popular artist back then in the early 2000s, late 90s. And that lady still has it. Like, she's in her 40s. She busted the choreography. She came prepared. She came to dance. Like, hey, she's not joking. Seriously. She came to dance. Then we have Cece. And I said, damn. So Cece has been in the industry for so long. I did not know Cece. The only way I knew her of is that song, Hamba Juba. Baba, Hamba Juba, Bile, Sekupelile, Gagamama. Wow. She is so talented. It's nice to see Cece too again. She also killed it on the dance floor. She danced. One thing about South Africa, they're going to bust the move. They're not going to play safe. They're not going to stay there. They're not going to just stand there. They're going to dance. They're going to perform. It's like, I don't care if I'm messing up my hair or twisting my leg. No, I'm going to dance. And that's what she was giving. She was really giving that. So I really like that part. So that's the end of the house music part. Now we go to heritage, which of course I would love because I love culture. You guys know I love culture. I love heritage. I love ethnic clothing. I love the culture. So I'm going to love this. So we have the first one. So it's a Zulu cloth. And they sang, like, I really enjoyed this performance. I love the instrument. I love the Zulu dance too. When it comes to leg work, my god. They are not joking. I really like this part. The pulling. Hey, that's an exercise on its own. Please drop in the comment, how do you call that dance? The one where they raise the leg like this. It's a Zulu dance. I really love it. It's a good exercise. It should even be introduced for a workout. Seriously. But I really loved it. And then the second performance we had, based on what I'm seeing, I think this is a Setswana cultural dance. I could just tell by the clothes and the beads around the legs. I love it. I really love it. So even the woman, she sounded so amazing. I love her look, very African, very ethnic. I really love these things. And even the dancers too, they killed it. Loved it. Amazing. Amazing. We have this one. This is the first time I'm seeing this guy. Na 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 na. So I know that they redid the song because the song was really legendary. I think it's like a Limpopo type of I think the ethnic group there is Sepedi, correct me if I'm wrong, kind of song. And I didn't even know of the song. I heard of it through TikTok. So it seems like the producer, he revamped the song. And so they brought the real artist, and I said, wow, the performance is really good. But uncle, why are you looking like how do they call it? Is it the Matrix? The look of the Matrix? Oh my God. The look of the Matrix, or even the other man, Return of the Mac. Yeah, Return of the Mac. Are you hiding from somebody? Are you a secret agent? Like, uncle, why? Oh my God, but uncle was really vibing on the stage. He said, and then we also have I think this is also a Zulu song. The man is a good artist, seriously. So that's the part from the heritage. Nothing bad to say about it. I loved it. All the performers, they came to do what they came to do. They sang from the heart. They performed, and you could see that they were just having a good time. So I cannot even say anything bad about it. Now we have the hip hop part. Yes. We have the hip hop, and you know what, before I start with the hip hop, let me shout out to aka Ricky Rick. These were my favorites. I grew up even with aka, and it's so sad too. It's so sad how he lost his life, leaving behind his daughter, leaving behind, gosh, the days of aka. Seriously, I remember when him and Bonang were this it couple at that time. Hey! Oh. Yeah, but this is in honor for especially these two. If there are other hip-hop artists that I'm leaving out, please pardon my ignorance. Just let me know in the comments. These were the ones that I really knew that they also made a huge impact. Even Ricky Rick too. So it's so sad. The way Ricky Rick just ended his life. Why would you end? Anyway, let me not say anything about that. Right? In life, you don't know what people go through. So we have Nasty C. Nasty C is amazing. I've also known him for a very long time. And he came to do his thing. He looked good. I love his outfit. He's one of those artists that know how to dress. In the industry. Him and Musa Keys. But Nasty C, do you guys think that he kind of sounds a bit like Kanye West? I feel he sounds a bit like Kanye West, seriously. But he still has his own sound. He's so talented. I don't know why this guy never really broke through out of South Africa. Like really broke through. You know, he really deserves it. He's been in the industry for over a decade. And then we have Nadia Nakai performing. And Nadia Nakai, baby girl, are you chasing the beat? Are you chasing the sound? Are you chasing the sound? Because you were rapping faster than the audio backing. And I feel like if that's the case, then maybe you should have said to the production team to remove the audio backing. Because it was not needed. Like, you could carry the tune on your own. Because she was rapping, and then the backing tracking is going a bit so slowly. So girl, what was happening? And also Nadia Nakai, yeah, maybe this is just me. Maybe this is me. And it's not me taking away anybody's talent and all that, yeah. But I could never get into my girl's music. I know she's going to come for me. Her fans are going to come for me. I think I'm the only one. I could never, because I've tried to give her many chances, even in the past. I could never get into her music. I could never get into her music. But that does not mean that she's not a good artist. But it's just I just could not warm up to her music. And then she whew, and then she got involved with AKA too, you know. But hey, it is what it is. They loved each other. Who am I to say anything? Then we have MT too. Oh my god. Oh, MT. MT also make like trap music. I heard a few of his songs too. My son and oh god, it's nice to see them again. What happened to these people's careers? Or is it that I have not been following South African music consistently? Like, ay ay ay. Ay, ay, ay. Is rap really popping like that in South Africa? I want to ask you guys your opinion, especially if it's in English. Because I know South Africa, you guys, I know you're very, very patriotic. You prefer, of course, to listen to music in your own language, which, to be honest, I also love. But it's like, I don't know, when it comes to the hip-hop artists, but maybe it's just me. Maybe it's me. So then we have all these artists. Yeah, who is he? Okay, Kulichana. Kulichana. I think I've heard his name before, but I've never seen his music. To be honest, the rap part, that's all I had to say. I think everybody did well. Now the gospel one was, oh, the gospel one was amazing. I really felt it, like, whew, the gospel one was good. Like, this group, they did their thing. The harmonies were so amazing. It gave me goosebumps. It did give me goosebumps, like, whew. Like, it didn't even feel like they were singing, if that makes sense. It was like a connection. It's like they were communicating. It's like, whoo, it felt so spiritual. Like, I really, really love this one. I really, really love it. That was the highlight for me. Them, our grandpapas, hey, they killed it. Yeah, and then the other gospel artists too, they did well. She looked stunning. They looked amazing. They sang from the heart. Our lady, this one, hey, she's feisty. She came to sing. She looks like the first lady in the church. She took us to church. Whoo! I felt the Holy Spirit. Oh my God. And all of the performances too, they all looked good. They looked amazing. I loved it. I'm sorry if I'm not covering all the artists. I think we also had the alternative type of music, let's just say, aka the white people's part, because they also dedicated one part to them. And yeah, I think it sounded good. It sounded good, a bit like Coldplay type of music, but I really liked it. They also did their thing. I was surprised I didn't hear any Afrikaans. And you know what? You guys are going to come for me, yeah? Because I've lived in the Netherlands before I moved to the UK. So I can speak Dutch, yeah? So basically I can understand Afrikaans. And whoo! And to be honest, in case some of you don't know, Afrikaans actually derives from Dutch. You know that the Dutch people and the Portuguese people were the OG colonizers. Let's just be honest. So Afrikaans derived from Dutch. You can understand it, but let's just say that it's kind of a wrong Dutch, if that makes sense. Because there's not really a line. When I was watching Blood and Water and one girl said, Los mij, that's in Afrikaans. I said, what the hell is this? Los mij. And in Dutch you say, laat me los. Laat me los. So I said, okay, I think maybe that was some kind of old type of Dutch until it evolved and all that. That's what somebody told me. But I just want to say something before you guys come for me. I don't care. Listen, the language Afrikaans should not even be called Afrikaans. Yes, because even if you're in the Netherlands, yeah, the meaning of Afrikaans, even in the Netherlands when they ask you, oh, spreek je Afrikaans, they mean, do you speak an African language, indigenous African language? So why the hell? It's like if I am well, you guys know, I'm not sure if some of you guys know, I'm Ghanaian but born in Europe. Yeah, even though I still connect to my roots and all that. Imagine if I have lived in well, the story is different. I'm not going to be controversial. Imagine if I've stayed in a country all those years, my ancestors and everything, and then I'm just going to rename the language to let's say British. Imagine we've been in the UK for God knows how long, and I say our language is British. Are you kidding me? I've never heard that before. They need to rename it. I don't care. You guys can come for me. It is not an African language. If you get Afrikaans, African, an indigenous African language. They could have just renamed the name. So that's what I wanted to say. I know the Afrikaans people, they'll come for me. They'll come for me, but it's basically Dutch. Yeah, let's not fool ourselves. So then as last we have the Amapiano one, and of course they have to give a shout out to Amapiano. The impact it has made is the genre that's the money maker, but aside from that, they've gone global, done performances all around the world. You see them in Afro Nation, you see them in Amafest, you see them in all these festivals. And even aside from that, you see them doing so well. They perform, they collaborate even with other African artists, and basically the hype is there, so they're doing so well. And so we get the opening of that show. We see our girls TXC. They're playing Can Kane, the song from Musa Keys. They're playing the song from Musa Keys. Hey hey and then we see Musa Keys coming on the stage. Oh my god, dancing. His fits are so amazing. I love the performance. He came to dance. And you know what? It's nice to hear Musa Keys singing in his real vocals. Because I'm not sure. I'm like, why does this guy always sound high-pitched in his music? At first, when I heard his song, when I used to listen to him, I thought it was a girl that was singing. And so I'm like, dude, are you using your high-pitched tone? You know, but it's nice to hear him sing live, so that I could also hear the other side of how he sings. So I think he killed it. He did. And then next up we have which performer do we have? Whew, this is really a conversation I'm having with you guys. TXCs, they're enjoying. Then we have Babawa, who I also love, Babawa M. And I think this is the song that she did on the she did with Nia Pearl on Kelvin Momo's album, which I also like. Jalo. I love Babawa M. Oh, I love this performance with her and Nia Pearl. Oh my god, both of the ladies look stunning. They look good. I love Nia's outfit, her blazer outfit. And you can see that they're having such a lovely time. I think Babawa has lost a bit of weight. I'm not sure if there's a rumor that her and Kelvin Momo, they're no longer together. If they're not, that's messed up. Because I really like them as a couple. Even as a musical duo, they have so many projects together. Like, oh my god, I love them. So what's going to happen now? She's not going to be featured on his projects anymore. Sometimes that's the best. But you see some... You ask yourself, you see why you don't want to be doing business with you. This is why you ask yourself why you don't want to be doing business with your significant other. Because it's like, I don't know how to say this. Well, some people say that Babawa actually made Kelvin who he was, but he was there a long time ago. But the thing is, I got introduced to their song, that song, I think it was Secundo. Her vocals are complementing his projects. Like, I don't know, but it's so sad. Like, this is your ride or die, and you do her dirty like that, seriously. But yeah, I still love them both. I even still love Kelvin Momo, but that's messed up what he did. Burle, yeah, we have Burle. I hope I'm pronouncing her name well. We have Burle. Oh my god, she came perform Hamba Wena, Hamba, Hamba Wena, Hamba, she came to perform. She performed so well. She danced really well. Seriously, I loved it. I really loved it. Now the outfit, anyway, they're going to dance. She's such a beautiful girl. I wish she would just experiment more with the dresses, with the clothes. You know, even the fit. Okay, no problem if you want to wear baggy jeans, baggy outfit, but it could have been anyway. It's okay. She still did well. I love it. I love the hair. She's so amazing. I I like the performance. And then we have our tiny petite babe, C Kumalo. I love her. I love her. Love her. She's the hottest artist right now. She's the hottest artist right now. Saka Saka, ala, la 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 la, na 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 na. Or even the other song, I got introduced to her via oh my god, DJ Zandi Mas. Mapuko fezeka anana yeah mina ina ina. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she came to perform. Seriously, dancing, singing, they have it. Oh my god. Then the last one I think they did was I think they kept it simple. The closing one was DJ Cleo. He's also a Kwaito DJ back in the day, and of course yeah, there were a couple of performances, but I think it was heavily focused on DJ Cleo, and we saw the dancers, we saw everybody. The ladies not joking. Hey, they came as if they're from the Matrix, came to dance, came with the outfits. Oh my god, the moves, amazing. So that's it for the performances. Whew, I hope I did not bore you guys when it came to the performances, because baby, it was long, but I tried to brief you guys. Now let me just call out a couple of things that I felt like, oh, could have been better. Yeah, I felt that there were at times some of the performances where it felt a bit cut short. I know that they're very mindful of time, but I felt there were some people that they gave a bit more time than others. Like was it Babes Wodumo? It's like they cut her a bit too short, and then bam, they went to the other one so swiftly. Like, some of us were really trying to get into the song and everything, but it's okay. So that was it. And then there were also at other times where I felt like, because they have two stages, the main stages here where some of them, where the group was performing, but then some of their dancers were on the second stage, and I felt like this did not really make sense, because where's my focus going to be? I felt all their dancers, there was still enough space on the main stage where all their dancers still fit, so I did not need to see them at the other side. But that's just my opinion. Also, I felt at that side of the standing audience area, there could have been more people there. They should have put more people, because why was that part a bit empty? We needed to see more people standing there and jamming to the music. Like, they should have danced, they should have danced, they should have they should have raised their hands in the air. Like, we needed that place a bit filled. It felt a bit empty. So that made the performance look like it was a bit underwhelming, because sometimes the camera would not even zoom into the rest of the audience that were sitting down. They would not zoom into them. We only had a couple of glimpses when it came to them. But most of the focus was the front stage area. So that one did not make sense. I felt if that part was going to remain empty, then they should have just extended the stage. That's it. There should not have been a gap. Just make it a whole big stage, and that's it. Don't make two stages and fill it up and then only leave it for the people who are sitting down. That's just my opinion, because it was so empty. So that was my opinion on that. That's what I felt they could have done better. But for the rest, when it came to the performances, I actually loved it. I loved how they actually gave chance to everybody. And like they said, they're unifying all genres. That's also what I love. They unify all genres. It does not matter what genre you're from. There's no partiality. Even though Amapiano is the hottest thing right now, they could have been partial and said, let's put most of our focus on Amapiano and pay the other genre dust. But also, because this is a 30-year special, they want to treat everybody equally. We had heritage, we had gospel, we had hip-hop, we had Amapiano, we had soul, we had house music. So we had everything. And I felt like it was well balanced. Everybody came to dance, everybody came to do their thing. It was not a boring moment. We had our female artists too that came, and they basically killed it on stage with confidence. And that's what I also like about South African music artists. I feel like they give women also more chance. It's not such a male-dominated industry. Even when for the vocalist, it's amazing, but even for the producers, for the DJs, We have so many of them now. We have TXC, we have DJ Uncle Waffles. So we have DJ Chejo, we have Lady Amar. So we have almost so many female DJs too, and they're doing their thing. Even though it's a male-dominated industry, but they're doing their thing. Now, I don't know what happens behind the scenes, if there's still misogyny and all that, but they're still doing their thing. So I also like how we see a lot of female artists. I don't need to watch an award which is predominantly male-dominated. And that's what I've been asking sometimes. Yeah, I've been asking sometimes. I know some of you will come for me, but especially Afro beats, Nigerian music, I'm looking at you guys. I've been saying this so many times. Why are the female artists not being taken seriously? Thames and Ira Star are even being recognized abroad more than home. And then when it comes to the female categories, we barely have it. Now, I'm not Nigerian, just so you guys know. Hell, I know some people will say, but what about your country, Ghana? At least Ghana's one is a bit better. Now, our music industry at the moment is a bit... But Ghana one, we had at least female artists. But Nigeria's one, seriously, no, please, I'm not going to go into it. So to be honest, I like what I saw. I like how it was equally balanced. We know that the music industry is male dominated. I understand. But at least let me see a couple of women also doing their things. And they did their thing. They performed. I will give them that. Now, the people who I would love to see at the performance, I wish I saw Lima Crazy. I wish I saw Lima Crazy at the Amapiano performance, because TXC played their song, was it Yebohe? Yebohe. They played their song, and I really wanted to see Lima Crazy. Like, he's the hottest artist at the moment. I wish I would also see Tyler ICU perform there. I wish I would see Dali Wonga. Them, do you know how many people I would wish to see? But I understand this is, they had to watch their time. Maybe they could not be there. Now, when it came to the honorary award that they gave, it was to Oskido. And they, I think they put like just a very quick montage of the celebrities that thanked him for the impact he has made. He was like the godfather of, he is the godfather of Kwaito music, and he deserves that respect. But I felt like Oskido deserved more. Yeah, I felt like he deserved more. What they gave him, I felt it felt so rushed. Like, this man is a legend. Let him perform first. Let him perform at least 2 of his tracks. Yeah, and then you show. I wanted them to show a detailed montage of his beginnings, of the impact he has made, of the music. Like, this man has his record label. He has put so many people on, and he's a key person. They should have shown his montage of how he evolved, his beginnings to his end, to everything. I felt that I was a bit disappointed.